Hi, Avery. Are you busy now?
Oh, hi, Riley.
Where do you think I am?
Right now? Come to think of it, I haven't seen you in a while. It seems like your sister and her husband are doing kindergarten drop-offs and pickups for your son lately.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, you know what? I'm on vacation right now.
Oh, for a week?
Half of our vacation is over, but we've got one more week to go.
Wow, that's a long trip. I see, that's why you left your son with your sister.
That's pretty much what it is. Actually, you know what? I think I'm getting my son a dad on this trip.
A dad?
You see, I've been a single mom since I divorced my husband 2 years ago. I wanted to give my son a new dad as soon as possible, so I've been looking for a guy who could potentially be a candidate.
So, are you traveling with your boyfriend?
Exactly. The reason I'm texting you is to let you know that it's got something to do with you, too.
What? With me? What does your remarriage have to do with me?
I guess it would be easier if I showed you this picture.
Huh?
This is my handsome boyfriend.
Wait a minute. Isn't that my husband Thomas?
Yep, that's right.
Then, Thomas is supposed to be on a 2 weeks trip with his buddies from school. But he's actually traveling with you, having an affair?
That's right.
Why?
Hmm?
Why my husband?
It's obvious. Your husband is the next president of the company, right? And he's at a company that is rapidly growing now. A man with such high specs would be perfect for me. He would also be the perfect father for my son. My mom also told me that if I really wanted to get married again, I should be careful in choosing a decent man.
I don't think that's what your mother meant. Isn't it common sense to find a single man? Of all these choices, you went for a married man? Are you crazy?
Well, if you break up with him, Thomas will be single.
No, what I meant is that you should look for a single man to begin with.
Well, it's too late to say anything at this point. Thomas is completely in love with me, physically and emotionally.
You are?
Oh, don't worry. I'll pay you compensation. It's definite that I will become rich like a celebrity marrying Thomas. It's no exaggeration to say that I will soon have all the money I need.
That's not the point.
Just calm down. I'll be on my way home after enjoying one more week of trip.
Huh? You should come home right away. There's no way I can wait for one more week with this being said.
Aww.
Riley!
Don't even think about calling Thomas.
Huh?
Didn't he tell you? I know he told you not to call him during the trip because he won't be able to get your calls.
Wait, did you tell Thomas not to get my calls?
Yes, I did. I asked him to keep his phone off all the time so that we can enjoy our alone time together.
No way. Does he know that you're revealing all this to me?
Nope, not yet. I just wanted to help him put things in perspective so that it'll be easier for him to divorce you after he gets home in a week.
In other words, you're doing this all on your own?
Aw, don't be rude. I'm sure he'll be delighted that I help him with such a heartfelt surprise. Well then, I'll be shutting off my phone too. Just like Thomas. I'll see you in a week. Bye-bye.
Good morning, Avery. I'm Lisa, Riley's sister. It was nice to chat with you and exchange numbers the other day. Oh, hi. Good morning. I'm sorry to bother you, but do you happen to know anything about my sister? I can't get in touch with her. What? My sister is in the middle of a trip with a man she's been seeing for about a week now. Last night I had to make an urgent call to her, but no matter how many times I tried to call her, it doesn't go through. I tried texting, but she won't read the message and won't return my emails, too. It seems like she has already checked out of the hotel she was supposed to stay at. I wonder where she is now. You've tried everything you can think of? Yes, I did, but nothing worked. I am now trying to contact my sister's mom's friends, to all those I know of. Riley has her phone shut off completely now. What? Why? She doesn't want her trip with her boyfriend interrupted. Probably she plans to keep the status quo until she comes back from her trip. Do you know something? I can't believe she's keeping her phone off. Looks like you don't know who your sister is dating. No. She told me that she won't be able to introduce him for some personal reason of his until the marriage is finalized. I see. She does seem to understand that it would be a problem if they got caught. What is going on? Riley's boyfriend? He's my husband. What? Is that for sure? She sent me a photo of them flirting on the trip. I'm going to ask them what this is all about, but it seems true from the look of it. I'm sorry about my sister. I can't believe she's doing this again. Again? I'm going to be honest with you. She's divorced because she cheated on her ex-husband. Not only that, the father of her son was another man who was married. I didn't know that. I'm really sorry. You don't need to apologize. But you're forced to take care of her son while she's having an affair. You're a victim too, so to speak. I really don't know what to say. So what is the urgency that you have to get in touch with Riley? Is something wrong? Yes, actually. Our mother, who has been in the hospital for a long time, has been in critical condition since last night. Oh no! The situation is very unpredictable and unstable right now. I tried to contact my sister only to find out this state. I see. Then I shouldn't be here texting with you so long. My uncle is here staying with her now, so... Still, I'm sorry for telling you what I told you at a time like this. No. It's okay. I am rather able to make up my mind now. I'm cutting ties with my sister. You can do whatever you want with her. It's all yours. I understand. I'm going back to my mother's now. I'm sorry for all the trouble my sister has caused you. Now will you please excuse me? Okay. Take care of your mother. Hi, Avery. I'm on the bullet train on my way home. I turned my phone back on for the first time in a week. It was such a fun trip. He loves me so much and I am beyond happy. Though this must have been difficult for you. I'm sorry I traveled with your husband. Oh, by the way, have you started your divorce procedure? I want to marry him very soon and become like a celebrity wife. By the way, what's best is that no one will be able to mess with me anymore. My mom, who nagged me the most, should be satisfied now that I'm marrying a rich guy. I'm at your mother's funeral right now. Huh? What funeral?
What do you mean, my mom's funeral? Hey! Give me more details!
I'll call you after the ceremony. I've got to go now.
Avery, what the hell are you doing? What kind of joke is this? What a sick joke! You're a sick person!
I'm not there. Riley?
Avery? What's going on? I tried to contact my sister, but she doesn't answer.
Well, she's a mourner. She's got no time to check her phone.
What?
I heard that your father passed away a long time ago. And she couldn't reach you at such a critical moment. Your sister is doing so fine fulfilling her role, putting on a brave face under such circumstances.
Wait. So, is it really true that Mom is dead?
Making a sick joke isn't my taste.
So, it's not a joke.
Your mom, she had a medical emergency the night you turned off your phone. She was able to hang on for a few days, but unfortunately she passed away in the early morning the day before yesterday.
No way! I thought if I remarried a rich man, she'd smile at me again like before.
Is that why you stole my husband?
Yes! When I divorced my ex-husband, my mom, who loved me so much, was furious at me.
Of course she would be angry.
That's why I was going to remarry a rich man with good qualities. I wanted to give her some peace of mind as she gets older. I was finally going to be able to tell her how happy I am.
Hey, Riley, I don't think your mother actually wanted that.
What? Don't talk to me like you know what you're talking about.
That's what your sister Lisa said.
Lisa?
Your mother seemed to have noticed that you were again messing around with a married man.
What?
Lisa said there's a will.
A will?
Well, I don't think it hasn't officially been out yet. And I'm not allowed to say anything about this matter, so please ask Lisa.
Lisa?
Oh, hey, it's you. You finally turned on your phone.
Mom?
I'm at the crematorium.
I'm
in the waiting room with the rest of the family waiting for the cremation to be over.
So is she really...
Did Avery tell you? I know how it went. I'm sure you tried to one-up Avery again, as you would normally do on your way from the trip.
And she told you she was at Mom's funeral?
Something like that, right?
Well... You don't have to come over here.
What?
I won't even allow you to offer incense to Mom. Don't come home either. Ever. Lisa?
What?
Avery told me that Mom left a will.
Yeah. It's not official yet, but shortly before she passed away, she told me. She said that Riley wouldn't understand her words no matter how much she tried to tell you. She had no choice but to tell you in a formal way. She said that she made a will and that she was going to leave all her properties to me.
Huh?
She looked very sad.
Why? I was very close to letting her know that I'm going to marry a man with high specs. If she knew I had a boyfriend, why would she do that?
Don't you get it?
What is it?
I think it's perfectly fine for you to focus on marrying a man with a high spec. I don't think Mom would have complained about that either.
Then why?
But it shouldn't be a married man.
What?
If you go for a married man, that means you're making his family unhappy.
But Mom always said that she wished for my happiness the best.
She was sad that you didn't realize that you were using someone else's unhappiness as a stepping stone to make yourself happy.
What?
I don't think the happiness you get by making someone else unhappy will last long. In other words, she was lamenting that you will never be able to find happiness if you keep doing what you're doing. She was grieving.
What? No! I don't know why you're telling me this now.
Mom told you this over and over.
What?
But you kept interpreting it to suit yourself and never tried to understand Mom's feelings. And then finally, with you and Avery's husband, you're repeating the same thing you did 2 years ago.
Because
I don't want to hear your excuses. I don't want to hear them.
Hey, Lisa, listen.
I'm cutting ties with you.
What?
I've told all of our relatives about your countless many misdeeds. Don't expect anyone to help you.
Oh, no!
Also, we will adopt your son and raise him as our own.
Huh? Wait a minute. I'm the mother.
How dare you say that? You've been putting all of your responsibility for raising your son on me.
What?
He loves being with us more than he does with you.
No way.
We'll discuss the details with our attorney later. I have to get back to the others. Bye.
Hey, Avery.
I see you've spoken to your sister. Now may I say a word?
What? What's going on?
I'm divorcing my husband. He's not rich.
What?
The current president of the company is my father.
His father is not the president?
No, it's my father, and I am his only daughter. Thomas is just said to be one of the candidates for the next president because he is my husband.
What?
If Thomas is not capable enough, I may become the next president. Or maybe someone outside our family can be one too. We're still in that stage.
Does that mean?
Yes, Thomas is not guaranteed to become the next president.
No way!
The company has already made a decision on how to place Thomas.
How to place him?
It's outrageous that a man who's supposed to be in charge is unfaithful. Regardless of the fact that I'm the president's daughter and that we're divorced, he's been eliminated as a candidate for the next president.
What?
Again, we also found out that he was repeatedly engaged in unfaithful actions during work hours, which is interfering with company rules. It has been deemed a compliance problem and a decision has been made on his termination of the contract.
No way! Doesn't that mean there's nothing left for him?
That's right. You both get what you deserve, though. We will be contacting you through our attorney to demand compensation for your infidelity soon.
Huh?
Please be prepared.
That's terrible! I just lost my mother. My son is about to be taken away by my sister. And you go after me like this? Do you have any decency? Any humanity?
You say that?
You could have shown me a little mercy.
I'm going to get you thoroughly.
Oh no!
Now, if you'll excuse me. A week passed by in a whirlwind of emotions. Then Thomas and I got divorced. Thomas said that he was fooling with Riley just for fun, and he was very stubborn, rejecting to get a divorce, but in the end I was able to convince him to go to court. I managed to get things settled in 3 days by pressuring him with the lawsuit, and persuasion by my parents-in-law, who are both very decent people, also helped. Riley also fought with her sister and her husband for custody of her son, but she was overwhelmingly at a disadvantage and lost miserably. Thomas and Riley ended up falling apart after he found out how Riley bragged to me about their affair. Now both of them are forced to work their butts off for alimony and other expenses. Riley, in particular, is still not allowed to stand at her late mother's grave. She sent me a text once telling me that she's all alone and she's very lonely. I did not reply, but instead I quietly blocked her.